Bedtime Stories.
Have you ever wondered why there's a Valentine's Day? Why do we celebrate it? Who started it? What's the story behind it? Well, I'm about to tell you the story of Saint Valentine. Many, many years ago, during the ancient time of Rome, there was a king named Claudius. King Claudius wanted to have a big army. He expected every man to volunteer to join. But most men did not want to fight in wars, for that means they would have to leave their wives and their children. Because of this reason, not many have signed up to join the army. And this made King Claudius furious. He came up with a plan. He thought that if men are not married, they wouldn't mind joining his army. So, he banned all marriages and made it illegal for anyone to become engaged. In the same city, there lived a kind-hearted priest named Valentine. Father Valentine was so happy to see young people in love. For him, love was the best thing that could happen to two people. In fact, one of his favorite activities was to marry couples. It was always a great time for festivity when people come to him and ask him to marry them. So when he heard about King Claudius' law of banning all marriages, Father Valentine was not happy at all. And he began performing marriages in secrecy. Young couples in love would sneak into his garden and get married. They would whisper the words of the ceremony, all the while listening to the steps of the soldiers. Eventually, King Claudius found out that Father Valentine was still performing marriages. And so, the king ordered his guards to go and arrest the priest. Father Valentine was caught and was sent to the dungeon. The priest tried his best to stay cheerful even in his darkest moment. And not long after, wonderful things started happening. Many people came to jail to visit him. They threw flowers and notes up to his window. They wanted Father Valentine to know that they too believed in love. One of these young people was the daughter of the prison guard, who was unfortunately blind. She used to bring Father Valentine his food. Sometimes they would sit and talk for hours. She helped Father Valentine to keep his spirit up and remain hopeful for things to change and get better. Soon, they fell in love. One day, Father Valentine put his hand through the bars of the cell and put his hands over her closed eyes. When she opened them again, she could finally see. It was a miracle. When King Claudius learned about this miracle, he thought it was witchcraft. And so, he immediately ordered that Father Valentine must be killed. Father Valentine's execution was set for the 14th of February, and on his last night on earth, he wrote his final letter to the girl. He signed his love letter, "From your Valentine." This took place in the year 270, and ever since, lovers have sent each other messages on February the 14th with the same signature.